Welcome, karmic psychics, to another reading with me for my listeners. Week commencing the 17th of April to the 23rd of April. Now, today in this episode, I'm going to discuss Saturn, which has moved into Pada 2 in the sign of Aquarius in the Shat Abhishek Nakshatra from yesterday on the 16th of April to the 22nd of August 2023. Now, what does this mean for us? Well, for general information first, Saturn is comfortable in its own sign in Aquarius. And in Pada 2, this relates to the Capricorn Navamsa, the chart which it relates to your career, to progress within the home, life, to your hard work, dedication, karma, in a way, for all the hard work that you put into your opportunities, into your career, money making schemes, etc. Now, with Saturn here until August 2023, lots of you are going to face many things on the career and family life, and you will have to try to attain a balance. Now, the nakshatra that Saturn is in, it is in, like I said, Shat Abhishek Nakshatra in Pada 2. Now, what does this nakshatra translate to? It translates to 100 physicians. And the strength of this nakshatra is the strength to heal. Now, with this Saturn transit till August the 22nd, one's health, food, lifestyle, and much more can be more improved because you're taking time out to focus on what it is that you need to do to make your health better, to make your perhaps you're wanting to lose weight, perhaps you are trying to let go of bad habits. So in this transit from yesterday until August the 22nd, you're really going to be dedicated to self-care. You may even look at holistic ways, methods to use to improve your own health. Take on a more spiritual, holistic move to innately improve one's health. This is also a great time when, with Saturn in this Pada, to also look at the way perhaps you have dealt with relationships. Perhaps as you heal your inner child in this transit, that you learn a little bit more about how to overcome the blocks that are put in the way between you and some particular people. I am not saying that you will return to toxic relationships, but you may learn to heal yourself so that even if you are in the same room as someone who you once never spoke to, especially if it's to do with siblings, parents, exes, that you should be able to maintain a cool and calm energy as you are focused much more on your own happiness and self-care. I would also like to discuss today, at this present moment, the Sun and Rahu conjunction in Aries, which is also here with Mercury. And this conjunction, as a general overview, I feel that with Sun in Aries until the 15th of May and Rahu in Aries until later this year, 29th of October, and Mercury in Aries until the 31st of March. Now, this conjunction at present is bringing immense transformations for all star signs also. Sun represents your ego, one's individuality, creativity. Rahu is the magnifier of wealth, money, pleasure. And with Mercury, the communicator, this conjunction here can create for all star signs immense opportunities, immense transformations, immense new circles of friends and power that comes through your social networking that can bring you your manifestations to come quicker to you. Perhaps regarding your career, you will suddenly bump into people who will be able to help you get you to that platform that you are desperately seeking. Now, Mercury retrograde is also here. Now, a lot of my listeners, thank you for this question. Now, as you know, the peak of Mercury retrograde is on the 21st of April to the 14th of May, but the pre and post shadow of Mercury retrograde is started already from the 7th of April and it will end on the 31st of May. So Mercury retrograde is, for those who do not know, Mercury is the communicator, the traveler, the self-expression. Now, when it is in retrograde, it is when Sun and Mercury appear to be coming closer together. And as they they do start coming closer together, it appears in some way that Mercury is going backwards, but it is not. And Mercury retrograde, from a horoscope point of view, is a time, now it is in the sign of Taurus. It is in the sign of Taurus this year. And Taurus, the second house, is to do with home, friends, pleasure, money. So this retrograde from the 7th of April until the 31st of May can bring you to reconnect with loved ones, family, important people that you have perhaps lost touch with, those that you have stopped speaking to. This is also a time of money, where new opportunities or a change in career is also indicated for some, a job change, a career change, a company change. This is also a time when your personal relationships will also be reviewed. Perhaps someone from your past, you would like to reconnect with them and start again. One door closes and a new one opens, but with Mercury retrograde, confusion is imperative, and communication in this transit, slowly as we get towards 31st of May, can make your decisions a lot more secure. You become more comfortable in your decision making. It's also a great time with all of these transits, I would say until August the 22nd. And despite Mercury retrograde completing its cycle on the 31st, until the next Mercury retrograde, which we will discuss when it is about to arrive around July, August time, it is important for the next couple of months to have an open mind and be extremely calm in this transit. Now, how will these transits impact each and every star sign? Starting with Aries. Aries is the time where new connections or reconnecting with old lovers or work colleagues can bring you new opportunities, can bring you suddenly to push yourself mentally, overcome your anxiety, and to become so much more comfortable in yourself that you may have the strength to have a very mature approach to dealing with certain people in your life, with enough etiquette that doesn't bring you down. Aries, this is also a wonderful time for short travels and foreign business opportunities, which can suddenly take you by surprise. This is also a time when someone from your past, as Aries aspects the 7th house of relationships, someone from your past can suddenly rear their head over and try to reconnect with you. For Taurians, this is a time when I would say until the end of May, you have to address your finances, relationships with family, very important to remove the blocks and start again with family. It's a very important time for your health. Taurus, it's also a very, very important time for you to address any litigation work that has been delayed. Perhaps it will come in front of you in this period, and until the 31st of May, it is time for this wave of frustration, confusion to calm. I will say to Taurus, more than anything, keep very calm with family members, because if you want to reconnect, you cannot blame each other. This is a time just to let things rest and move on. For Geminis, this is a time of sudden activity and travel, a time of reconnecting with your old friends, perhaps even old lovers, but you have to be extremely careful with your temper in this period, with your driving, issues with your car, with your phone. Be extremely careful. Be careful of losing things, misplacing things. As a Geminis, you can become extremely scatty in this period. For Cancerians, this is a time when financially you will try to sort out any new contracts with perhaps banks, in business, with your home, trying to perhaps if you're wanting to move, you may get that loan or that mortgage that you are hoping for. This is a time of solutions to your finances, Cancerians. This is also a very important time for you, again, not to get into heated discussions with family, with your siblings in particular. Be careful with your cars and phones also. Don't misplace or lose any important, valuable items in this period. And be very calm until end of May with your temper, in particular with mother. For Leo, this is a time when your work life can suddenly take off. Your patience and perseverance with lots of colleagues from your past can suddenly bring you into sudden opportunities, new platforms, new accolades, new advancement in technology. Leo, I see a lot of praise and people from your past really pushing you in your work life for you. They're supporting you in the background, that you achieve the success that you are wanting. You get the praise that you deserve. This is also a great time to spend time with your family, your children. Children will be a huge part of this transit until end of May. I feel that you need to curb your frustration, your anger, and have a balance between work life and home life. Be careful of your lower back and your joints. For Virgo, this is a time when you may have to take on the burden or stress of an elderly person in your home. This is a time when your career path, you become extremely lazy in this period. You want to enjoy time with family. You want to enjoy the bliss. This is a time of self-care. Avoid arguments, heated arguments with family members. Learn to pace yourself. Learn to say no in this period. Avoid expressing your opinions with everyone. Not everyone will appreciate it in this transit. Virgos, also be careful with your important documents, cars, assets, in that you have clarity and information about what you're giving away or not giving away. And if you're signing for a new house, etc., that you have read and made sure that whatever you're committing to in this period is not going to be more costly behind the scenes later down the line. For Librans is the time when your health, your digestive system, and your general health is under the radar. This is a good time to review your diet, review your health regime. Perhaps you will join the gym. This is a good time also to clear any misunderstandings with close friends. Again, this is a time when you must learn to listen more in this period, and it will be easier than giving your personal opinion. In this period, Librans, it's almost like anything you say, you're just going to be put down in a way, and that will bring you frustration. So in this time, I request that you listen more and speak less. For Scorpios, this is a transit until end of May, where your relationships, assets, home life, money is all under the radar. I feel that you have to be extremely patient in this period, but personal relationships with patience, with calmness, is to listen. New business opportunities will also come at you so fast that with caution, see what kind of benefits you can get from that business opportunity. For Sagittarius, this is a time when you will do lots of short travels within your own country and abroad, and sudden opportunities from near and far can suddenly make you jump for joy. This is also a time when someone from your past may also be on your mind, and you reconnecting with so many of your near and dear friends who you haven't given enough time to could suddenly come back into your life. Sagittarius, this is also a time when your health will be challenged, because your health routine is quite good, I would say, Sagittarius, but you'll be a lot more obsessed with your eating, making sure that you eat the right things and don't eat good things one day and then bad things for another couple of days and then going back to a strict diet afterwards. So Sagittarius, your eating habits will also be very much under review in this period. For Capricorn, this is a time when you must not jump to conclusions. You must keep your mind calm. Other family members may not be pulling their weight as much as you, and you may feel frustrated or hard done by. But in this transit, I will say to you that focus on your career. As always, I feel that you need to become a little bit more proactive in your work, because your family life will take care of itself, whereas you are not being as ambitious in your career or being quite lazy. And in this transit, do not make your expression clear, and do not jump to any conclusions, and make sure that your manager, if you are working for others, understands exactly where your concerns are. And if you are not pulling your weight, please try in this period to do it, otherwise it could backfire and work life could become under a lot of pressure with regards to your home, your personal life. This is a time when any issues that are bothering you must be cleared. Heated discussions can take place until end of May, and perhaps there could be a review of the relationship. Is it to end or is it to not end? It's all in your hands. For Aquarius, this is a time when your home life will have to take priority. Your family life, where perhaps the home is feeling quite neglected from you, your mother's bond with you is forever, and I feel that in this period you will reconnect. However, you must be very patient. You will enjoy this transit a lot, because you will be reconnecting with lots of people, and you will be thinking a lot about your past, the fun that you used to have with good friends or family. And I feel that in this period you may go on a few trips, even if they're short trips. Go to the places that you remember that brought you lots of joy and happiness, and your overall mental peace is good. Yet what can disrupt you is the fact that you may want to change, let's say, your car. You may want to change your TV. You may want to change any electrical gadget in the house, and that will be of bother to you, that you have to pull out some more money for an upgrade. Otherwise, this is not a bad transit for you to emotionally connect with your near and dear. For Pisces, this is a fantastic transit in the beginning, where you will perhaps book a holiday away to one of your favorite destinations with your loved ones. This is also a time when you will enjoy your freedom. But I feel in this transit, Pisces, that you have to be careful of those who like to gossip, because I feel that those who like to gossip could make it tricky or difficult for you in this transit. This is also another time for Pisceans where you may also want to change your home, your car, your gadgets, electrical gadgets in this period. A sudden cost could arise that will make you feel quite stressed. So I would say to you is be careful with your driving and be careful with the things within the home. If anything has been neglected, this is a time to do DIY and home maintenance. Overall, you will have a good transit, all star signs. So, karmic psychics, I will leave this week with this much on your mind to think and to be careful with how this transit will serve you all. Be calm until the end of May. Until next week, we will discuss other planetary transits and the tarot cards will come out for those who are single. Love and light to my darling karmic psychics. Until next week, bye-bye.